when, but providing everything goes smoothly, that'll be it. So we know that Christos Solis is coming. He's a good player. He looks a talented player. Hopefully kicks on and can handle it in the Premier League and be a big, big success. But Arsenal need more. There's no doubt about it. Arsenal need more. And that's why they were targeting a player like Morgan Rogers as well. So where do you go from that? You've got Bradley Barcola, a player we know Arsenal have sort of monitored and have in the background for, but as of yet, they have not sort of stepped things up when it comes to Bradley Barcola. We know that Liverpool are after him. We don't know if PSG are even going to let him leave yet. Yan Diomande, do you pivot to someone like a Diomande? That's the sort of area that I would like to see Arsenal go down, the route for Arsenal to go down. A player like Diomande, that sort of out-and-out winger, can play right, can play left, really, really talented, young, explosive. We saw at the World Cup just how much damage he can do when he's on it. Again, you know, quite far down the line with PSG, certainly personal terms-wise, but Leipzig and PSG have not been able to agree a fee when it comes to Diomande. Can Arsenal muscle in there? Fabrizio Romano is reported in the last couple of days that Arsenal have started to make inquiries to see if there's any possibility of potentially entering into that sort of deal and seeing if it's something that they can do. You know, that would excite me. And, you know, I spoke before about in terms of the sort of profile and fit and the winger that I would like to see. And those two, Diomande or Barcola, are certainly more of the sort of profile that I feel like Arsenal potentially need. It'll be very interesting to see how they pivot and exactly what they do, because there's no doubt they need to do something. They need to give Mikel some more weapons in attack. Diomande would be really, really an exciting one for me. The only slight issue, and I spoke about this yesterday, was he seems to do more of his damage when he plays on the right-hand side of the attack, and Arsenal already obviously have some real options on the right-hand side. It's the left side where they kind of need to improve, but he can play on the left. He's done that at a World Cup. This summer he's done it a lot for Leipzig as well. So yeah, he would be one that would very much excite me if Arsenal were to make a move for him. But let me know in the comments what you think Arsenal should do. What should be Arsenal's next move? Rodgers is done. We can all have our say. Everyone has had their say in terms of the disappointment of missing out on him, whether you're disappointed or not. And it is very, very split in that regard. But it's happening. He's going to Chelsea. He's not coming to Arsenal. That's done. It's behind us. So what now? Let me know your thoughts in fact, in where you think Arsenal should go. What you think the next move should be for Arteta, for Berta, for the board, when it comes to adding some fresh attacking talent into the building. And there is the building. If you're watching on YouTube, the Shoba Realty Training Centre, London Colney, to all us old school Arsenal lot out there. And that building is going to be a hive of activity from today because the players are coming back. It'll be interesting to see exactly who is there and what sort of state they're in. You know, is Jurriën Timber, for example, is he going to be out actually sort of training, or what? Ben White, those sort of players. You know, Calafiori will be back. Some of the younger boys will be back as well. You'd think Max Dowman, Ethan Maneri, Miles Lewis-Skelly, all those players. Ilya Melier will be there, you'd think. Some of the Kepa, all those players. Now, over the next few weeks, the World Cup lot will start to drip feed into the group. It depends where they were. Did they go out in the group stage? Well, actually, I don't think any Arsenal players went out in the group stages. So it's just a case of how long you've been out, how long of a break you have, and when you come back. You know.
Yesterday, one of the game-changing players in that game was Nico Williams, almost a forgotten man. Remember, for the last couple of transfer windows, he has been probably the main target of Arsenal. He plays on the left wing, which is exactly what we need. He's quick. He's a fantastic player. And he's been a forgotten man in this tournament because he's not been fit. But he came on yesterday in that World Cup final. And for me, he was the game changer. He had the assist for the first goal, a really intelligent sort of knockback, the way he won that ball that led to Ferran Torres' finish. And he has been, you know, an important player for Spain over the years. When they won the Euros, it was him and Lamine Yamal terrorising players down that wing. But we didn't really hear a lot of him in this tournament because he's been having a lot of injuries, had a real injury hit season. But could Arsenal now reignite their interest for him? Especially with losing out on Morgan Rogers and various other targets in that left wing position. Could they go back for the player that they've always wanted, which is Nico Williams? Still only 24. You know, you saw it yesterday. When he's fit, he is a top player. Would Athletic Club, you know, entertain selling him? And if they did, they wanted big money before. They've seen the market now. They're going to want big money again. But that's going to be an interesting one to watch to see if Arsenal do reignite their interest for Nico Williams. And now one thing we're kind of learning so far in this transfer window, and I noted David Ornstein talking about it yesterday, the journalists, that Arsenal don't want to pay over the odds for players this summer. They don't care that they've won the Premier League. They don't care that they got to the final of Champions League and they made loads and loads of money last year.
Nobody saw this coming. Arsenal's 100% double swoop. Yan Diomande and Nico Williams. Sky Sports transfer update. Arsenal have once again found themselves at the center of the transfer conversation, with reports linking the Gunners to an exciting double move for highly rated youngster Yan Diomande and Spanish international Nico Williams. If these moves were to happen, Mikel Arteta would strengthen both the present and the future of his squad. While the transfer speculation continues, Arsenal fans are eagerly waiting to see whether the club can pull off one of the biggest double signings of the SWOOP. Arsenal preparing another busy transfer window. Arsenal's ambition under Mikel Arteta has been clear over the past few seasons. After transforming the club into genuine Premier League and Champions League contenders, the Gunners continue to search for players who can take the team to the next level. Recent transfer reports have linked Arsenal with a surprise double swoop for Yan Diomande and Nico Williams. Although nothing has been officially confirmed by the club, the rumors have quickly gathered attention among supporters and football pundits alike. One player represents exciting long-term potential, while the other is already regarded as one of Europe's most dangerous attacking talents. Nico Williams remains a top Arsenal target. Nico Williams has been one of the most exciting wingers in European football over the last few seasons. The Spanish international has impressed with his blistering pace, excellent dribbling ability, creativity, and willingness to work hard both in attack and defense. Williams has developed into the type of winger every top club wants. He is capable of beating defenders one-on-one, creating chances for teammates, and scoring important goals himself. For Arsenal, signing Williams would immediately strengthen an already dangerous attack. His ability to play on either wing would also give Arteta much-needed tactical flexibility throughout a long and demanding season. Why Arsenal want another winger? Bukayo Saka has carried a huge workload over recent seasons. While Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard have also made important contributions, Arsenal know they need greater squad depth if they want to compete on multiple fronts. Adding another elite winger would allow Arteta to rotate his squad without losing quality. Williams offers exactly that. His speed could stretch opposition defenses, while his direct style of play would provide Arsenal with another attacking weapon against teams that defend deep. Who is Yan Diomande? Unlike Williams, Yan Diomande is still an emerging talent who has attracted attention because of his impressive potential. The young attacker is known for his pace, confidence on the ball, technical ability, and fearless approach when taking on defenders. Although he may not arrive as an immediate first-team starter, Arsenal have built a reputation for identifying young players before they become global stars. Diomande could be another player developed under Arteta's guidance over the coming years. Arsenal's recruitment strategy. One of Arsenal's biggest strengths in recent years has been their recruitment. Instead of making random signings, the club now focuses on players who fit Arteta's playing style and long-term vision. Whether it is experienced internationals or talented youngsters, Arsenal aim to build a balanced squad capable of competing for major trophies year after year. A move for both Williams and Diomande would perfectly reflect that strategy. How they could fit into Arteta's system. Arteta demands intensity from every attacking player. His wingers must press aggressively, track back defensively, create chances, and contribute goals. Nico Williams already possesses many of those qualities. His pace would give Arsenal another outlet during counter-attacks, while his creativity would provide additional service for the club's center-forward. Diomande, meanwhile, could gradually adapt to Arteta's tactical system while learning from experienced teammates such as Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, and Declan Rice. Healthy competition benefits everyone. Top clubs need quality competition in every position. If Williams joins Arsenal, every attacking player would need to maintain high performance levels to earn a starting place. Competition often improves individual performances and keeps players motivated throughout the season. Young players like Diomande would also benefit from training alongside established internationals every day. Arsenal's ambition continues to grow. The Gunners are no longer satisfied with simply finishing in the Premier League's top 4. The objective is now to compete for every major trophy available. To achieve that goal, squad depth becomes just as important as having a strong starting 11. Injuries, fixture congestion, and European football require managers to rotate regularly. Adding players like Williams and Diomande would help Arsenal remain competitive across all competitions. Financial considerations. Every major transfer requires careful planning. Nico Williams would likely command a significant transfer fee due to his reputation and quality. Yan Diomande, as a younger prospect, would represent more of a long-term investment. Arsenal have shown in recent transfer windows that they are willing to spend when they believe the player fits the club's long-term project. What this could mean for Arsenal. If Arsenal were able to secure both players, it would send another strong message to their Premier League rivals. Williams would immediately improve the first team with his pace, creativity, and versatility. Diomande would strengthen the club's future by adding another exciting young talent to Arsenal's development pathway. Together, they would provide both immediate quality and long-term promise. Fans waiting for official confirmation. As expected, Arsenal supporters have reacted with excitement to the reports. Many fans believe Nico Williams could become one of the Premier League's most exciting wingers if he joins the Gunners. Others are equally interested in seeing how Yan Diomande develops under Arteta's coaching staff. However, it is important to remember that transfer rumors remain speculation until clubs officially confirm any agreement. Negotiations can change quickly, and many reported deals never reach completion. Final thoughts. Arsenal continue to demonstrate their ambition in the transfer market, and the reported interest in Yan Diomande and Nico Williams reflects the club's desire to strengthen both the present and the future. Of the squad. Nico Williams would add proven quality, speed, and creativity to Arsenal's attack, while Yan Diomande represents an exciting prospect with significant room for development. At the time of writing, these transfers have not been officially confirmed, and supporters should wait for announcements from the club before considering any deal complete. Whether Arsenal ultimately sign one, both, or neither player, the speculation highlights the Gunners' determination to remain among Europe's elite. If the reported double swoop becomes reality, it could be another important step in Mikel Arteta's mission to build a squad capable of winning the Premier League and competing for Champions League glory.